Well, let's shift gears to something else here. Let's go ahead and shift our gears on over to Hit Monkey on Hulu. It is Marvel's Hit Monkey on Hulu cartoon that stars a hitman monkey. So, a brief description for those that don't know.
You just gave the description.
Yes, but I feel like I have a better one. I got a better one. It tells plus you gotta give me my dramatic readings of these descriptions. You know, it tells the tale of a wronged Japanese snow monkey, mentored by the ghost of an American assassin, as he cuts a wide swath. Yes, they use the word swath through the Tokyo underworld. All right, who wants to start this off? Jaren, you want to jump in this one first?
Yeah. All right.
He's going to talk about the frame rate.
Yep.
100%. Where the fuck are my frames? You owe me frames. This is bullshit. This is 2021. None of this drop frame nonsense just to save fucking money. I hate everything about it. That being said, Jason Sudeikis is fantastic at this. Like I absolutely loved his energy. I loved his character. From what I saw of it, and I didn't get all the way through it or what was on offer, but I got through like 3 or 4 episodes of it. I was there for it. It was great. The action, not that good. And honestly, coming off of Arcane, I think everything's going to look like shit for a while until my brain readjusts to what is normally acceptable as okay in this scenario. And that honestly really, because I've gone back to Arcane like 3 or 4 times since last week. And so my mind is geared for God tier animation at the moment. So when something like this shows up, and I really have to hold on to the story and the characters, and it's the voice acting that's keeping me watching it. It's not the animation. It's not the choice of camera placement. It's not anything that is visual to it, which is rare for me because I'm kind of a whore for visuals. As a visual artist, that's where I lie. That's where my interests lie. It's where everything about me lies. So the fact that the only reason I'm holding on to this is because the character and the story and the voice work is, I guess, a testament to the voice work. And yeah, that's my no spoiler review.
Fair enough. Jason, Duke of all nerds, what are your thoughts of Marvel's Hit Monkey?
Yeah. Okay. So I disagree with Jaren about the drop frames and stuff like that. It's just the animation style of the studio that's producing, which is Floyd County. Shut the fuck up, Jaren. It's my turn.
He's reclaiming his time.
This is made by Floyd County Studios, which is native here to the Atlanta area, which is why I'm always going to simp for them because they local boys. They are the ones behind Archer. Before that, Frisky Dino. So they already had their style is to have a limited animation, like period. That's their style. Yeah. That's what they do. In this one, they've just like done what they do in Archer, but they took it up another level. Like they've gotten better at because if you ever saw the first season of Archer, those characters barely moved at all. Or if you even go back to like what they were doing when they were 7030 Studios. When they were doing C-Lab 2021, where they just cut up old shows and basically animated them in Flash, and it was horribly, but it was fun.
Oh, it's just still animated in Flash.
It's not animated in Flash. Flash doesn't exist anymore. Duh. It's in Toon Boom now. But I like the character art. I always like they have a strong illustrator-like character art style, which I think is really, really good. I do enjoy like a lot of the action in this. I think it's pretty cool for me, anyways. From what they were before to now, they've grown leaps and leaps and bounds. Jason Sudeikis as Bryce, you either love him or hate him because sometimes he's just like shut the fuck up, dude. You're just like some stuff lands, some stuff works, but sometimes it's just like he just keeps talking and he keeps talking and he keeps talking. I'm just like, let the monkey do the business. All right. But otherwise, I am really having a lot of fun with this show. I think this show is fun. It gets to the point. At first, when I saw the trailers for it, I was like, "Who wants this? This looks stupid." But I have returned my mind on because when they all suggested, I was like, "This is dumb as hell. I'm not watching this shit." But I've turned my mindset around because there's a lot of goofy shit going on. It's a fucking monkey assassin, for crying out loud. It's like there's nothing nothing better than that. Right? There's nothing more I can say about this show. Like it's fun. It may not always be funny, but it is always fun. So I am enjoying it thoroughly.
All right. And before I jump into my review, we'll go ahead and take a quick ad break. Ad break. All right. We start playing music in between it. Yeah. So this hit me differently as it continued because the beginning I was like, this is all some monkey shit. And then you're right. Once you get the style of what they're trying to do, it does work. And let me just get the gorilla out of the, get it on. Just start here. So, because I know I have to stay consistent when it's like Jason Sudeikis' performance is very Ryan Reynolds-ish. And I know how I feel about that. But here's the difference on here, and I'm gonna be completely honest. Bryce is supposed to be you're supposed to dislike him.
Yeah.
So all the annoying shit and all the stuff that bothered me, it works because I'm supposed to feel that way about him. I'm supposed to be like, shut up, dude. Like, dude, you're a terrible human being. Like, but that's what makes it work when you watch the whole thing. When you go through the whole series, he becomes more likable, and a lot of the antics slow up. Like he isn't trying to talk a million words a minute, and blah blah. Like it slows up, and you can tell that he starts caring about Monkey, and he starts speaking to him as a partner and as a teammate rather than like the monkey being a flunky. And so when I looked at it and I go, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm like, this works. Like, this is what I think I hate about Ryan Reynolds versus how it works. Like, Ryan Reynolds does all this stuff, and even if he's supposed to be a good or bad guy, he's charming enough that we're like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, it's no nuance to the performance of his wittiness. Right. Like, in Red Notice, Ryan Reynolds should be a bad guy. He's a thief, for God's sake. But he's still witty and charming, and everybody loves him. Here, right. Bruce here is annoying as fuck. He's a terrible human being.
He's a fucking murderer.
Yeah, he should have died a long time ago. I'm glad Jason addressed the animation because I knew that was going to be contentious for Jaren. And as me being a non-animator, it's always hard for me to argue animation with him because I don't know. I just only know what I like and look. This stuff works because this movie literally is a pulp comic booky kung fu western noir feel. So I feel like the loss of the drop frames actually adds to that presentation. It almost feels quasi like it's being ripped from the comic book page from some of the shots and some of the split screens. So that's why I figured you wouldn't like the animation, Jaren, but I thought you would like the director's eye because there's a lot of good shots in this show, especially a lot of good shots where like he's killing people and then like it like pans to him and the blood splatters up over the screen and it's a lot of just good, cool shots. So I was surprised that you didn't appreciate that. Right. I'm surprised you didn't appreciate that one on that one. But this story is just a revenge epic. It's pretty much Kill Bill meets Ghost, which again I'm here for. Genre mashup. Right. I'm all here. Yes, because the animals were
King Kong. I guess.
Them animals are talking mad shit to Monkey. Like Monkey won't push their shit in. I was surprised he didn't do it a few other times. But anyway, and I do love Marvel's use of like Lady Bullseye and Silver Samurai. I thought like, hey, if you're gonna empty out the drawer of crappy characters, do it in this kind of show where you're gonna have complete fun with them. And if something happens to them, nobody's really butthurt about it because nobody gives a crap about these characters anyway.
You got to hold on to Silver Samurai because I guarantee you there's going to be another Wolverine story somewhere, and Silver Samurai shows up for that.
You only can tell the same 3 Wolverine stories over and over again.
That's true. Hard. That's true. But I'm here for season 2 if they decide to make it. So that's where I got there. You want to jump into ratings real quick?
Can I
Jaren,
just say?
Can I? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Jason's right about one thing. I didn't know that this was the same animation house behind Archer. Ironically, when I was watching, I was like, "Oh, these guys are like slightly better at Archer's animation style."
Yeah, Archer animation style.
If we're just talking about if I go back a while, or I finish watching the season, and I take that into account, then it is good to see them progressing further, like as far as their animation capabilities are concerned. Does it stack up to masterpieces out there that are animations?
No, of course not.
But
I also think that that's their style. Is they're not going to be like They're never going to get a 32 frames per second smoothly drawn thing from Floyd County. You're not going to get that because that's not their style. I'm just saying.
I don't know. See, that's the thing. That's the question I have. Is it a question of style choices, or is it a question of realistic limitations that they are managing with?
Like, I think it's their style choice now because
I think it may be a limitation of the artists.
No, because they've done this for so long now that they could probably do the things that you want them to do, but that's literally their style, is that limited animation palette. They've done 50 shows the exact same way. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. Well, they also can pull people on and not pay them a whole lot to crank out that level of animation without being good.
I mean, if you want to, send your fucking shit off to Korea, but this is made in America, son.
That is in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, not Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta. Ain't no T in that bitch.
Ain't no T in that whatsoever.
But that being said, I will give the animation a little bit lighter of a pass, just because it is a progress for the studio. That being said, still giving it a 2.5 at the moment.
Oh,
damn,
all right.
Man, fuck you, Jaron.
Fuck Jason. What do you give
I'm
it?
gonna give it a 4. Just because Jaron said 2.5, I'm giving it a 4.
Look, you don't do averages on this shit. You don't need to counterman my.
I'm not too far behind Jason. I'm giving it a 3.5. I thoroughly enjoyed this, man. I'm here for season 2, and I hope they do a different genre for season 2. I mean, it probably won't, but it'd be cool if they did. Because, oh damn, I need to do that to him, bro. But
look, as long as there's a monkey killing people, I'm good.
Absolutely, monkey going monkey. Also, did you? And I don't know, maybe it's just a weird thing for me, Jason. I don't know. As you kept watching it, did you start feeling like you were understanding monkey? Like by episode 7, I was like, I know what he's saying. I know exactly what he's saying.
You start understanding monkey.
Was that like a minion gibberish? That sort of English.
Right. I was like, I know what he wants. Shit.
I also like the fact that all the other animals can talk to each other. Like that one episode where he goes to visit the girl for the first time, and the cat's just like, "Get the fuck away from here! Like, get out of here, asshole!"
Look, monkey should have pushed their shit in, bro. They was talking real reckless to this dude.
Like, look, I am a straight up murderer.
Yeah, he's talking real crispy over there behind that glass.
I gave my family that I love these hands. I will kill you.
I love it. At one point, the cat was like, "I got a Uzi in the litter box." I was like, "Yes." Yeah, I'm here for it. All right, I guess let's go ahead and jump on over to questions. So I do have only have 2 questions for this one, but it should be fun. And it's funny because it's all stuff we kind of hit on. The first thing, who do you hate more, the Silver Surfer in this movie or the Silver Surfer in the Wolverine?
Oh, Silver
Samurai. Wolverine.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Silver Samurai. I'm saying Silver.
Silver Samurai in the Wolverine.
Yeah.
He sucked. I love the Wolverine the movie, but y'all fucked up at the end.
That's back when Fox was kind of doing approximations of characters.
He's silver and he's a samurai. That's all we need.
Robot. Let's heat up his sword enough to melt animanium. Okay.
Yeah, like indestructible animanium. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Who wins in a fight, Bryce or Archer?
Bryce is a straight murderer.
Yeah, I mean, Archer
is lucky. Archer gets lucky. Bryce is like, nah, I'm gonna kill you.
So does Domino.
Yeah. Archer's got Lana and the rest of ISIS.
It's not ISIS anymore.
It's not ISIS anymore. So,
they changed the name in what was it, season 7?
Yeah, I think it was like 2-3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Still funny.
So, Jason, you're taking Bryce.
I'm taking Bryce.
I'm going to say that Bryce is going to attempt to make friends with Archer because he's a very lonely character, and Archer's going to use that to manipulate him and end up killing him. So I think
in that situation, they become best friends and they just go around murdering people and shit. And they've just
I didn't
quit
want
each
to have
other.
to kill him.
Did we just become best friends? Like, yeah.
I'm gonna say when we were pitching Step Brothers 2, I never thought that it really should be this.
Archer and Bryce.
One contract killer and one privatized spy organization, Golden Boy.
Mama's boy.
Oh man.